Lorena Wiebes is finally dropped. It's time for the versatile sprinters to win, not necessarily the end of the story. We had a medium mountain stage starting with pretty long climb at the start, 11k, 6%, and then it progressively gets a bit easier. The last climb, the Chilly-sur-Salins, has a bonus gate on top, 642 bonus seconds, but it's pretty far from the finish, 20k's from the finish. Before coverage had started, Sigrid Haugset of UNOX had gone away from a group, a pretty strong breakaway that had like Femke de Vries, Celia Gerry in it. So she was allowed to go up the road, or she just anticipated at the right time. Blasi in the white jersey is pacing for the others. Lorena Wiebes is on 9 minutes. She's dropped. She's gone. She's out of it. For Vos, Rook, Gerry, the punchy sprinters, you'd think this is their chance to win a small group sprint or a reduced group sprint. Lotte Kopecky doesn't have any teammates. She attacks for SD Works Pro Time. That induces a little bit more control, a bit of a quickening up, but not really. The gap goes to 2 minutes. Kopecky goes to 1 minute in front of the peloton. FDJ start controlling, and then it stops again. Not enough teams were helping. Visma had Vos there. They weren't helping. Haugset gets 4 minutes 30. It goes to 5 minutes 20. And still no one's chasing. Very, very strange to watch. Eventually, it gets even more strange. As Van Damme starts to control, then attacks begin again, and Argeest attacks for Trek. Lippert marks her, pulls, and then stops pulling, and then FTJ and EF were chasing with UAE. And then Argeest, I understand what she's saying, because Lippert wasn't pulling. Argeest is saying, why are you following me then? I'm not a GC rider. You're the sprint threat from Movistar. Like, why follow me in the first place if you're not going to relay and just mark me? And she gives like the hesitation move, crossover. She looks like she's going to go this way around the roundabout, then she goes the other way, and Lippert maybe says, you know, you've got a point, and she lets her go, but she's brought back by FDJ and Visma. A pace then begins, but was the damage already done? Haugset was 14th in GC in the Giro this year. She won the Norwegian national champs with a long solo, I think. Kopecky's making no time on her. They're relaying with 3 riders, and they've taken 30 seconds out of her in 15k. Strong crosswind conditions. Here, Kopecky starts to put in a bit of time. Goes to 40 seconds. We've got this 2k, 6% hill. You hit it with big speed. Haugset gets up there, and you can take your own line when you're solo. And it's pretty hard, actually, in places. It's irregular. And as I said, the bonus gate is really tricky to know where it is. It's 500 meters after the QOM point. And then you see this Canyon SRAM rider, the peloton, come with such speed. Here she thinks she's going to run into the back of the motorbike because the motorbike's not getting out of the way or accelerating quickly enough. She has to feather the brakes, nearly goes into your man on the deck chair. And then on the other side, watch as they snake up this climb, your man here going for the bid-on. He's going to, I think his right foot, it just gets into maybe a turf sod that he couldn't see, and we've not had much rain, so it's tricky with the dusty conditions. He goes down hard. Rothersbacher goes down hard for the Baltimore Ravens. Kim Lecourt-Pinard attacks. Femke de Vries, Cassia Niewiadoma, Pauline Ferrand-Prevot, Gerry. They're all there. Vollering coming back. And here, I just want to explain the gate drama. We've got the 25k gate there, then the QOM gate afterwards. And then there's a bonus second gate. And I think the riders, it was tricky. I didn't know which one was which. I was like, is this the bonus sprint coming up? We see this is a reduced group. Niedermayer's coming back. 2 Vismas, De Vries, Ferrand-Prevot. Vollering, Kim Lecourt-Pinard. No Reusser, no Blasi, no Van der Breken. There's GC riders getting dropped. No Niamh Fischer-Black, no Vladarchik. Niedermayer starts to pace. Niewiadoma then accelerates. I think she was just trying to drop riders, but it's a headwind right here, so she's not able to do that. Vollering then attacks, changes camera angle, looked like it was through the 25k to go gate. Then Niewiadoma full sends it. Ferrand-Prevot gets dropped with Reusser and Park-Peterser, and then we have the QOM gate, which Niewiadoma then, she looks to see if someone's going over the top of her, she then stops. But that's not the bonus gate. We still have the bonus gate in 500 meters. So for Ferrand-Prevot, they've just done a full gas sprint. She comes back with Reusser, but she was dropped, and so they didn't immediately start relaying. They were all pretty cooked, but I guess when the defending champ is not in your wheel on a climb, you might want to take advantage of it. They then go 8 across the road waiting. Blasi's dropped with Holmgren and Kerbol, and here is the bonus gate. Here, Kim Lecourt-Pinard takes the 2 seconds because Kopecky and Haugset took 6 and 4. Vos is in this group behind, but they're still on 2 minutes 30. Yes, they've taken a minute and a half back on that climb out of Haugset, but they only have 20 Ks. They got tired domestiques. They wait for the domestiques to come back, and there's not many here. And is Ferrand-Prevot going to pull full gas into a headwind for Vos? Kopecky gets to 10 seconds behind Haugset. As I said, strong headwind right here, and Kopecky cracks. She jumped at 1 minute 30. Ends up being a small difference. It went down to 9 seconds. Haugset also looked like she was struggling, but Kopecky cracked more, goes to 30 seconds. And we see actually Vollering tries an attack in the last 5Ks or so before the 5K banner. Kim Lecourt-Pinard continues, and again, Ferrand-Prevot is on the wrong end of a split, as well as Blasi, some other GC contenders. Vollering is looking behind. Kim Lecourt-Pinard's looking behind. Who's in the group? It's still pretty big. Should I pull or not? They stop pulling, and actually the groups just come back together. Vladarchik sews it back up for Ferrand-Prevot, who you can see in the blue and white helmet. Behind Holmgren. So no GC, well, there was GC action, but no GC real gaps today. Actually, no one lost time, even though Ferrand-Prevot was on a gap and Reusser was as well. Haugset wins the stage. She was brave. She attacked. Solo 88 Ks, winning the stage as well as the yellow jersey. Hugely deserved for the Norwegian on UnoX, their biggest win ever. Here's what she had to say.
Sigrid, congrats. What a ride. You're a Tour de France stage winner. Is this a dream come true?
Well, it's a bit, I feel like I have to say yes, but I haven't been thinking about it because I never thought it was possible. So standing here is like, or sitting, it's like, it's unreal.
Talk us through your battle with Lotte Kopecky.
Yeah, well, when I went and it wasn't many seconds, and I thought, yeah, she will catch me. And I thought, should I just drop down to her? Like, okay, second is good. but I kept on. The car was amazing, pushing me. I was thinking about all my teammates. Yeah, everyone cheering from home, and it was like I had to give it all. And yeah, I can't believe that she didn't catch me. And in the Norwegian jersey, it's fantastic.
And it was a big gap in the end, winning 124 ahead of Kopecky, 248 ahead of the Vos-led peloton or reduced peloton, Osterlaza, then Kim Lecourt-Pinard, Rulke, Jerry, Kerbel, Mull, and Trinke Colonel. So yeah, it was strange that there was like a lack of control, and then teams did want to control in the end. Then there was GC action, but then it stopped. Tomorrow we have the TT, very, very important stage. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you then. Ciao, ciao.